the first European seafarers to set eyes on Taiwan named it Ilha Formosa, meaning beautiful island in Portuguese. With 36,000 square kilometers of land surrounded by the sea, Taiwan is home to 23 million people. It has rich ecologies ranging from temperate to tropical, stunning landscapes rising from broad ocean reaches to majestic mountains, and a potpourri of ethnic groups and cultural diversity. For the past 60 years, Taiwan's economy has grown at an average rate of 7.7% a year, while consumer price inflation has averaged under 1.5% since the mid-1990s. This achievement, and the relatively even income distribution gained with it, have created the Taiwan experience that its people are very proud of. Today, Taiwan is a major player in the global economy of trade. In 2015, its external trade of $523 billion ranked 19th in the world. GDP was around $523 billion, and per capita GDP was over $22000. In the 21st century, as digital and smart technologies continue their advance, Taiwan has become a key global driver of intelligent living. Made in Taiwan products are changing the future for people across the world. Taiwan's ICT industry, indispensable in global supply chains. Taiwan's precision machinery industry, raising global production efficiency. Taiwan's medical industry, improving mankind's health. MIT Textiles, leading in sports fashion globally. Endowed with great scenic beauty and rich and cultural diversity, Taiwan presents a splendidly colorful array of faces to the world. The success of Taiwan's transformation can be credited mainly to its people's hard work and its government's far-sighted planning, with the timely adoption of correct and well-sequenced development strategies to match each stage of progress. In 1953, Taiwan launched its first four-year economic development plan with the strategy of using agriculture to nurture industry and using industry to develop agriculture. While implementing land reform, the government also took measures to actively foster import substituting labor-intensive light industries, and to reform controls on foreign exchange and trade. These initiatives resulted in large-scale job creation. With Taiwan's relatively small domestic market gradually becoming saturated, businesses soon shifted their attention to international markets. To encourage exports, the government implemented the statute for the encouragement of investment, which used tax incentives to attract foreign investors. 3 export processing zones, in Kaohsiung, Tianzi, and Nanzi, expanded job opportunities while promoting more equal income distribution. In order to accelerate economic growth and respond to the oil crisis, in the 1970s the government launched the 10 major construction projects. These greatly expanded railways, airports, harbors, electric power and other basic infrastructure. A major steelmaking factory, shipyard and petrochemical plant were built. The Taiwan economy advanced from light to heavy industries. the government actively adjusted industrial policy and expanded R&D investment to spur a shift from labor-intensive to technology-intensive and high-tech industries. In 1980, Hsinchu Science Park was established as the first park of its kind in Taiwan. Under government guidance, the semiconductor and computer equipment industries developed rapidly. A solid foundation was laid for Taiwan's high-tech sector. In the 1980s, the government began to promote economic liberalization, internationalization and institutionalization, working vigorously to bring financial and economic regulations into line with international norms. In January 2002, Taiwan became a member of the World Trade Organization. Under the WTO framework, Taiwan could engage in fair competition and trade with other member nations. As rapid economic development took place, the government actively built a comprehensive social security system. This included the launch of national health insurance in March 1995, unemployment benefits in January 1999, national pension insurance in 2008, and a new labor pension system in 2009. Together, these programs made health and economic protection available to the whole population. According to the World Economic Forum, in 2011 Taiwan became an innovation-driven economy. To make Taiwan into a prosperous, just and sustainable nation driven by creativity, the government is continuing to pursue economic, social and environmental reforms. On the economic front, in addition to adopting a series of stimulus measures in response to the sluggish global economic growth that followed the 2008 financial crisis, the government also set about restructuring the Taiwan economy. It encouraged innovation and entrepreneurship while promoting intelligent, digital supply chains that are vertically and horizontally integrated. As a result, industrial productivity has risen. In the World Economic Forum's Global Competitiveness Report 2015-2016, Taiwan was ranked 11th for innovation, trailing only Japan and Singapore in Asia. As it faces up to global competition in the future, Taiwan will be able to depend on an excellent labor force and an abundant capacity for innovation as the two main pillars of its competitiveness. On the international linkage front, Taiwan has responded to the trends of globalization and regional integration by seeking to sign economic cooperation agreements with major trading partners, and also by pursuing more advantageous fostering economic and trade relations. In 2010, Taiwan and mainland China signed the Economic Cooperation Framework Agreement, ECFA. In 2013, Taiwan signed the ASEAN-TBC Economic Cooperation Agreement with New Zealand and the ASEAN-TBP Economic Partnership Agreement with Singapore. As members of the global community, NGOs such as the Tzu Chi Foundation, Taiwan Red Cross, and World Vision are active participants in international humanitarian assistance. Their work brings the compassion of Taiwan's people to every corner of the world in which need arises. On the social front, the government expanded care and relief for disadvantaged and vulnerable groups with passage of the Social Assistance Act in July 2011. And to address the impacts of rapid population aging, the development of long-term care services reached a major milestone when the Long-Term Care Services Act was passed into law in May 2015. For a living environment, Taiwan has built a fast and convenient island-wide transportation network. Its backbone is the high-speed rail that links the north and south of the island, complemented by rapid transit systems and a web of expressways in metropolitan areas, taking Taiwan into a new age in which the whole island is a one-day living circle. As its quality of life has improved, Taiwan has not forgotten its responsibilities as a member of the global village. Actively instituting climate change adaptation strategies and green energy policies, it hopes to hold itself up to the world as a model of low-carbon development. In the realm of government efficiency, the World Economic Forum's 2015 Global Information Technology Report ranked Taiwan 18th out of 143 economies. In addition, Taiwan's promotion of open government data has earned recognition worldwide. For example, Taiwan was ranked number 1 in the 2015 Global Open Data Index of Open Knowledge International. In the Global Open Data Index, Taiwan is ranked number 1 in the world, as it advances into a new era of providing increasingly digital and smarter government services. On May 20, 2016, the inauguration of President Tsai Ing-wen instituted the third transfer of power between political parties in Taiwan's history. To accelerate economic innovation while ensuring social justice and environmental sustainability, President Tsai declared that, over the next 4 years, Taiwan will adopt a new economic development model based on the core principles of innovation, employment, and distribution. As next-generation infrastructure is put into place, Taiwan will turn into a smart digital island that fosters innovation and entrepreneurship, promotes employment and wage growth, and shares the fruits of the economy amongst all of the people. To boost economic innovation, the government has selected the 5 innovative industries of Taiwan: smart machinery, green energy, biotech and pharmaceutical industry, and national defense as the core for pushing forward the next-generation industrial growth of Taiwan. All of them possess domestic demand and can bring about new investments. In addition, all of them possess local characteristics and can forge innovative R&D industrial clusters by combining local advantages to accelerate the industrial transformation. In the cause of pursuing social justice, the government will work to enhance housing security, food safety, community care, pension sustainability, and public order as 5 main elements of social stability. With comprehensive planning of physical facilities, software systems and services for employment, housing, medical care, and public security, working to build a sustainable social safety net, the government will strive to create forces for social stability, and to nurture a cohesive and tolerant society. Taiwan will also step up pursuit of economic and trade alliances, strengthening regulatory alignment with international norms, and putting full effort into economic liberalization. It will seek faster progress toward inclusion in the Trans-Pacific Partnership, and in the negotiation of economic cooperation agreements with major trading partners. The government will also adopt policies that actively promote global positioning, targeting both advanced economies and emerging markets, to expand economic and trade beachheads worldwide, and consolidate Taiwan's role in global supply chains. In addition, Taiwan will continue to employ diverse and flexible strategies to go on expanding its international participation, and to vigorously play its part as a citizen of the world. As we pursue economic development, we must not forget our responsibility to the environment. Our new model for economic development will be fully integrated with national land use planning, regional development and environmental sustainability. Taiwan has a highly open economy, with its domestic economy closely tied to the international situation. But though the global economy has remained sluggish in 2016, Taiwan's economic growth is on course to rise from 0.65% in 2015 to 1.06% in 2016. In the 2016 IMD World Competitiveness Ranking, Taiwan was ranked 14th of 61 countries assessed. And in the World Bank's Doing Business 2016 report, Taiwan was ranked 11th out of 189 economies for ease of doing business. These rankings demonstrate that Taiwan's economic fundamentals are still in healthy condition. The National Development Council is Taiwan's top agency for national development planning. It continues the work of the Council for Economic Planning and Development, which for 7 decades devised and steered strategies to match the needs of each stage of economic development. Its efforts paved the way for Taiwan to advance from a labor-driven economic growth model to a capital-driven and innovation-driven model. As part of a government restructuring, on January 22, 2014, the National Development Council was established as a policy planning headquarters for mapping out national development strategies. Taking account of global competition, it sets economic, social, industrial, labor, land and government administration policies that shape national development planning for the future. Its goal is to open up new possibilities for Taiwan's national development. We are grateful that you could join us in sharing Taiwan's vitality and charm. We hope you have a pleasant and rewarding stay in Taiwan.